This is why you keep going back to lust. You don't have an understanding of what lust really is. Lust is creative energy. The word behind me, create. Which is what I do every single day on YouTube. I'm creating. I've defeated lust in a major way. In major ways, major breakthroughs. I've helped many men do the same. Conquering lust. And part of the reason why they're able to do that and why I'm able to do what I do and bring so much value into my life and into other people's lives is because I started to recognize the power that I actually have within. The power to be purpose driven, the power to be great, the power to actually do something with your time and do something with your life and do something with your energy, do something with your resource, do something with your life force instead of just wasting it, putting it towards areas of our lives that we can change, areas of our lives that we can improve on, areas of our lives that can get better. It's all creative energy. When you don't know that lust is creative energy, you waste it because you don't know the full potential of it. If we recognize the seriousness of the things that we're doing, we wouldn't do it. If we recognized the seriousness of the things that we are doing, then we wouldn't do it. In order to recognize the seriousness of something, you have to recognize the facts of it. So what is lust? It's a feeling that arises within you when it's time to create. Creative energy. It is creative energy. I'm going to ask you, are you creating? Are you going after your goals and dreams? Like, there's a reason why I say we have to be purpose driven, because once you have a purpose, you're able to create the life that you want. You're able to create. Without creating, you're subject to being the same and staying the same and having the same habits, because creation is how you evolve. When you create things, you're moving things forward. You're moving your life forward. You're bringing value to the world. You're bringing value to yourself. You have to find out what your purpose is. Your purpose is directly correlated with your relationship with creative energy, lust. Right? When you feel lustful, a lot of the times it might be because you just saw a beautiful woman. And instead of just looking at her beauty and appreciating it and moving forward, you're staring at it. You have these lustful thoughts, and it brings you to this lustful world, and then it spirals. But the truth is, that is the feeling of, oh, I could procreate with that woman. On a biological level, that's what that means. That's all that means. Oh, she's attractive to a point where I could procreate with her. Now, do you procreate with people just because they're attractive? No, you procreate with people because it's the right person. That's the right one, right? You found your wife. You found your woman. You found the right one. That's why you do it. That's why you do what you do. Okay, but on a biological level, on a fleshly level, when you see somebody beautiful, that's all that means. It's creation time. Let's create a baby. And so you have to understand that the energy of lust is just creation. And if you're not creating, right, then you're going to find an outlet to feel like you're creating. So that's why we have the digital world, the online space, full of images, soft corn, right? Stuff that don't feed the soul. Things that don't help you. They want you to spiral. They don't want you to take your life serious. They don't want you to create anything. Because once you start creating, you start living a life that the creator wants you to live. You see what I'm saying? You start living a life that the creator wants you to live. Yeah, this could get real bright. You start living a life that the creator wants you to live, my guy. And that's the type of life we want to live. Yes, God, show me how to live. What you want me to do? What do you want me to do, God? Oh, you want me to make this business? Okay. Oh, you want me to make a YouTube channel? Okay. So you have to understand that feeling of lust The reason why defeating lust is so important is it gets you closer to God, bro, because God is a creator. He created everything. God created everything. The creator. And you are made in the creator's image, which means that you are a creator. So you're supposed to create. And you're not just supposed to procreate. When you do, obviously it has to be with the right one, but you're sent here to create. You're supposed to make something. You're supposed to be doing something. You're supposed to be, starting something. You're not just here to sit around. You're here to create. This is how you know I defeated lust, because listen, and I'm not saying that I'm 1,000% perfect, but I'm married, man. There's a different level of discipline that you have once you marry. I'm trying to teach y'all that game and show y'all and reveal to y'all how you can start looking at lust, and it doesn't have to be in the ways that you were looking at it before. Once I really started to defeat lust, I was able to create like a book, The Purposeful Man Playbook. You can go get it on Amazon. The Purposeful Man Playbook. A lot of y'all got this book. Y'all got y'all copy. It's an amazing book. Go get it. It's on Amazon, right? But the point is, I was able to create something. This is all glory to God. This is because I defeated my vices, and I wasn't spending time chasing women. I wasn't spending time trying to have multiple women or anything like that. I was focused on my grind. I was focused on my purpose. And what happened was I was able to write a book because I wasn't focused on being in the streets, and I wasn't focused on sleeping with every single body that I see or every girl that's pretty. No, I focused on helping boys become men. I focused on helping man-childs become purpose-driven men, godly men. And now I'm focusing on making sure that men are able to defeat lust, because now we see what's going on in the world. And this is the first book of many books that I'm going to write, The Purposeful Man Playbook. And I'm working on my second book right now. They can't stop me. They can't stop us. But that's only because I was able to actually use lust to my advantage. It's a strong energy. So if that's the same energy that could create a child, what else could it create? It could create a book. It could create a YouTube channel. Y'all wonder, man, how you able to post a video every single day and live stream, so often? And it's because like my energy is going towards things that I know matter. At a certain point, you got to wake up. At a certain point, you have to evolve. At a certain point, it reaches a point where you got to want more for yourself. It reaches a point where you start to recognize that you're better than this. It reaches a point where you start to rise above. You start to rise above. And I know you can rise above. 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 Because I did it. And I ain't special, bro. I'm not special. I battled it the same way y'all battled it. I face situations the same way y'all face situations. I see temptation the same way y'all see temptation. But my purpose is bigger than all that. The faith that I have in God, you know what I'm saying? The faith that I have in God is bigger than all that. Cross on me every day, man. Just holding it tight, man. Just making sure that God continues to lead me. That's all it is, bro. So don't hate yourself. Today's a new day. Today you turn a new leaf. Comment down the word create. Create. You got to start using your mind to create. This is just one of the ways that you can defeat lust. These are just one of the tools that I'm giving you. More tools are available in the Chosen Ones, man. I'll see you there. Right? Check out the Chosen Ones. And if you really want to work more closely with me, DM me on Instagram or email me the word brotherhood. Towards the end of the video, you'll find out how to contact me and all that. But make sure that you check out the Chosen Ones if you're trying to defeat lust today. This is not something that we should be dealing with. The way in which we're dealing with it, man, is bad. Like these social media applications, they do these things on purpose. They show you these things on purpose. They don't want you to create. They don't want you to be the best version of yourself. But once you start creating, your life starts changing. Once you start creating, your life starts changing. Once you start creating, your life starts changing. Because either way, creation has to come out and be expressed. Come on, come on, come on. The worst way to express the creative energy is to waste it. That's the power of semen retention. You holding on to that creative energy. How much more could you create? It's power. That's why people who are on semen retention say, including me, it feels powerful because you're holding on to that same energy that the Most High use to create. That's your creative energy as a man. So when you feel depleted, that's why it's like you deleting yourself. That's your life force. That's your chi. That's your energy. That's your I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. That's what that is, man. That's what that is. We waste it because we think that we have another chance. We think that we just have as many chances as we want. We think that we don't have to deal with it today. We could just deal with it tomorrow. That's how we think. That's how we think. We don't understand that we have to do what we have to do today. Don't worry about the past. That's what I'm trying to let y'all know. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about tomorrow. Worry about today and focus on what you can do today. What can you create today? You could create a workout routine today and work out for the first time in months. You could. That's creative. Every time you pick out an outfit, you're creating. You like everything is creative. Everything is creative. How you speak and what you say, the words that you put together, that's you're creating something. You're creating sentences. You're creating a conversation. Right now, I'm creating a video. This is creation. I'm creating. If I kept looking at women who, sure, beautiful, right? All day though. All day? Watching them do inappropriate things, thinking lustful, committing adultery of the heart. Where's that gonna get me? We want to be successful. We want to be the best versions of ourselves. What that means that we have to start creating and putting that energy towards things that matter. That's all that means. That's all that means. That's it. That's all that means. And there's so much more on this topic. So make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you check out the Chosen Ones. Make sure you put on post notifications. Make sure you check out our live streams because we go live a lot over here. Make sure that you are part of this ecosystem because we're going to get you from one point to another. I love you. I appreciate you. And I want to see you win. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. If I didn't learn to defeat that, she probably wouldn't be sitting here. I had to man up. When you're dealing with lust, that's some little boy stuff. And we got to be honest about that as men. We got to come together. We got to help each other. If you really, really going through lust, bro, like I'm talking about it's really bad, DM me the word brotherhood. You might need more than the Chosen Ones if it's really getting to that point. We're going to say something?
Oh, I was just going to say I'm proud of you. And I don't know who else better to teach men how to defeat that than you, or at least someone who's gone through it. It's not like you've been married since the beginning of time. You came out perfect and then you know everything. He had to struggle to even sit here before you. So this is information that he's had to go through that he's offering you for really, it's pretty cheap. It's $11 a month. And I will see like the craziest thing pop up on my feed. And it's like you have these big bodybuilder men admitting that they have a porn addiction, admitting that they're paying for OnlyFans. And you look at them and you're like, how? But that made me, because I didn't realize how big of an issue it was until you brought it to my attention. And then I'm seeing men come on the internet and they're literally looking for an outlet. They're looking for a space. They can't hold it in anymore. And grown ass men are coming on the internet and they're crying about it. And I was like, no way. Then you see stuff like Lil Tay, Bad Baby, Bella Thorne, they're making millions off of OnlyFans. Who's buying it, men? I can't believe it. So I was like, oh, this is a real issue. I was like, wow. I was listening to a true crime video the other day. Married couple looked like they had it all together. Turns out he been cheating on her throughout the whole marriage. They got 6 kids together, and he had a porn addiction. So it don't matter. Dudes who are in the gym and they're big and they're buff, you thinking that you thinking they have all these options, they're still addicted. Men who are in marriages, they're still addicted. Even men who have access and options, he has a wife. And he is still looking at other women on the internet. He's addicted. I'm not gonna lie, the way us women are dressed out here, men do not stand a chance. I went to the Weekend concert yesterday, and oh my God, if you just dropped me in there and you didn't really tell me what I was there for, I could have sworn I was at a strip club. The amount of booty cheeks I seen, I had seen so much yesterday. I was like, where are these women shopping? What is going on? And why is no one wearing clothes no more? Now, I'm not a prude. You know what I'm saying? I know women, we look good, and when we look good, we feel good. We want to be outside with it and we want to look good, but I'm just like, hey, leave something to mystery. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the escalator, I'm literally looking up someone's skirt, not on purpose. I'm like, really? All that for the weekend? But it made me think, when you just step outside as a man and then women are just giving it to you for free, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have to work for it no more. Where are we as a society? The fits I seen yesterday, they was insane. That was crazy. Stay safe.
Chosen ones, $11 a month. Go get it, man. And if you need more help, DM me on Instagram, the word brotherhood. We'll figure something out. We'll make space for you. A lot of spots are filled. That's not something for everybody. Just a select few of men that I picked that we could come together with. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. You need to get locked in before life locks you out. Every single day, we have an opportunity to be the best versions of ourselves. Every 24 hours that God blesses you with is a new chance for you to get this thing called life right. It's okay if you made mistakes in the past. It's okay if you're not proud of your progress. You have a brand new 24 hours to do something about that. You have to lock in right now. You have to lock in before life locks you out. Yes, every day that we wake up is a blessing, but that's not just something that we say. That's something we have to live by. If it's truly a blessing, then why are you wasting it? If it's truly a blessing, then why aren't you doing anything with it? If it's truly a blessing, then why aren't you going after your goals and dreams? If it's truly a blessing, then why don't you understand that God can move mountains? Stop complaining and get to work. If it's truly a blessing, then show God that it's a blessing for you. Show gratitude by changing your life around. You need to lock in before life locks you out, because you may not get to wake up and try again. You may not get to wake up and change your life. You get to do that now. So take advantage of that now. Lock in before life locks you out. Because the truth is, you locking yourself out by not doing the work. You locking yourself out by not locking in. You're locking yourself out from the opportunities that is yours, but you haven't proven that you can walk through those doors because you're not showing up for your goals and dreams. Please lock in before life locks you out. God bless you. Keep going. Let's stay purpose driven.